Busy Monday here. Started up their offseason programs today. They were able to start today.
New coaches.
New teams with new coaches. You can start
today. Because they
today.
get to go a little bit earlier.
But the Broncos are not going to get out. They're going to take start a couple weeks later. And what did Sean say? You're not even going to see us out on the field until June.
That's crazy.
You must love that as a former player.
No.
The idea that.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
you want to be starting early in April. Chance to get out of the house.
All that blah 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 blah. I mean, you've had 2.5 months of nothing but blah 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 blah. Hey, need you to wake up with the kids tomorrow, or need you to do that. It's like, yeah. So then you start working out, but no. Forget all that. I got to go to work. So there is something to be said about that. Usually the Broncos are the team, a few years ago where every year Broncos have a new coach. We get to start early this year. Remember those days? Not anymore. It feels a lot better.
We're back.
It's a lot better now saying, we're going to start later this year. But, Mark, I think there's something to be said about getting some dang work in the offseason.
It would drive me crazy not being able to go over to the facility every day and train and
Well, I think you can
around.
if you want to.
I don't know if you can be in the facility.
Yeah,
can
sure
you?
you can. Sure you
if
can.
you're rehabbing, I guess everybody's rehabbing. Right?
You always rehabbed every year, like 3 or 4 things.
Yeah.
Greek.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another scope. I want to rehab some more.
Right.
Yeah.
Scope me up so we can play some more cribbage.
Yeah, I got a new board.
Yeah, I got a new board. Let's go.
Exactly.
Man, I like if they just shut you out of the facility, that would drive me nuts.
No, I don't think they're shutting them out of the facility. I just think that they probably like guys. You just work out on your own.
Yeah.
You go in there, get a good lift in. Go in, where? Go in the cryo.
Oh,
the
so
cryo.
We got to go to the cryo.
If someone from the Broncos is listening, let's set it up.
Right.
Sean
invited
said
us
he did
last year.
He gave us an invite.
But then he got a little bit upset with you.
With me?
Yeah, with you.
Because of who?
Because watching 3 clips of Trout. And he did not like that.
What?
Was
he talking to me?
He was talking to you with your 3 clips of Trout. And the next thing you know, maybe the cryo invitation has been revoked.
Revoked?
Yeah.
Can you?
You pull the cryo invitation off the table.
Can you revoke that? Evans, can you revoke the cryo invite because you were upset about
You were on the field. You invited Stoke on the field last year. You were probably debating whether or not to have Stoke address the team.
Yes.
I mean, that speaks to a certain level of respect that I don't think that all of a sudden, less than a year later, you're revoking cryo.
Just because of Troutman talk.
Right.
You might have been upset about it. You took a shot at me. Maybe. Might not even been me, but if it was, that's fine. That's all good, right? It's like, you can go back and forth a little bit there. It's all good. No big deal.
By the way, teams that have new coaches can start their offseason, and most of them are starting their offseason conditioning programs today. Most every other team is starting like April 20th, 21st, right around there. The Broncos, by far, the latest starting team in the league, May 4th.
See, here's okay. I don't want to nitpick and be the guy that's always, you're complaining about this. As a player, I wouldn't mind it. But also, like, hey, we need to work. Don't we have a new offense coordinator?
Yes, we do.
Right? Don't we have a quarterback that's still a young, developing quarterback? Is that correct, or is he a finished product?
No, he's young, developing, and he's got ankle issues.
Be careful. Be careful, because you're going to be on that hit list next. He's got what?
He's predisposed.
Is he
Uh-oh.
Don't.
I could just hear it now. Stank.
Right.
What do you know about downhill?
What do you know about being predisposed?
Yeah.
What do you know about that?
Predisposed.
Right.
Your whole body's predisposed.
My whole body. I spent 8 hours in the yard yesterday on Saturday, and I could hardly move on Sunday.
Wow.
What do you know about attacking downhill in the run game?
Oh,
that's a classic.
I attacked the yard downhill. I was downhill attacking the yard this weekend.
That mulch had no idea. No idea what was ready to hit him.
No.
So I just think that we need work, man. I don't know. Again, and I'm not going to be like back in the day, but back in the day, I come from, if you want to have success and you want to be a good offense, offense is more difficult than playing defense. We all know that, right? And you want to, not have any gray area. The things that you look at on Sundays and game days and all of a sudden it's like, oh, why weren't they on the same page there? What happened there? Well, you know how you fix all that stuff? You know how you go from being good to great? Do we think this offense needs to improve?
Yes.
You know how you improve. You improve in the off season. And there's no other way to do it than get on the practice field and work. So
getting on the practice field on May 4th instead of April 20th is going to set this team back. You got 22 starters on a football team. 21 of their 22 are back. The only one who's new is Jalen Waddle. So you already get some. And by the way, yeah, you're going to have a new play caller, but the offense hasn't changed.
Okay. I mean, normally
it's not like there's going to be new verbiage or anything like that.
We had somebody upset at this station about 4 or 5 more reps. You're talking about 4 or 5 more weeks.
Yeah.
You tell me that wouldn't help.
Play my theme music.
You tell me that wouldn't help. 4 or 5 more weeks? You're talking about 4 or 5 more reps.
Now you got me shouting.
Yelling.
Now you got me yelling.
No, that's huge. That's a lot of time. And here's
you sure it's all about reps or just wanting to get out of the house?
Well, it was with Peyton when I had the kids and they were young. So whatever he said, like, we got to do perfect. Let's do it.
Let's go to Duke.
Can we spend another 2 weeks at Duke?
David Cutcliffe is waiting.
No, I just think that especially now you have so much time off. They already start later than we would start, right? It's already pushed back. You already have a ton of time off, and I get it. Well, you went to the AFC Championship game, so you worked a couple more weeks. I get it.
Mark, are you in the let's work camp too, or
you have plenty of time?
I like to. I'm all over the place. I dropped my pen, my chair.
You could have waited. You could have waited to grab the pen.
I like to have a pen in my hand, Stoke. I like to have a pen in my. No, because I like being at the facility. I like hanging around with the guys. Okay,
here's my question. Right, and I'm with you. But how much does that help for an offensive lineman? Just the offseason. So I know for a receiver quarterback, that's everything. Yeah. Right? That's where you get on the same page. That's where you figure things out. How about for an offensive lineman? How important is it?
It's probably not as important, Stoke, but what's important for me is tying together what you're doing in the weight room onto the field. Like, I know a lot of guys who are weight room strong that can't play. So how do you tie that stuff? How do you tie what you do from a strength, standpoint to the conditioning standpoint to make it all flow onto a football field?
Anything chemistry-wise? See, Evans, just take some notes here.
Can you hold that?
That was a better. I'll just do the tease.
Yeah,
just sit down and just read the RamosLaw.com text line. And, Mark, what I want to talk to you about next is how about chemistry? How does the offseason help with chemistry with the offensive line?
We'll do that. Also check in on the Avs and Nuggets. 2 of the maybe most important players that stepped up in that Nuggets win as we look forward to the playoffs. 4 down territory.
Good job, Mike.
We'll look at the Michigan-UConn tonight. Who you got?
Ooh.
Who you got? That's next.